Whenever I look on the internet, whether it is videos, blog posts, or any source, or even ChatGPT or any AI tool, I don't get the right answer on how to actually pass the UTM parameters through GoHighLevel. And this is the biggest thing. I have watched so many videos on the internet and they're not giving you the proper guidance. They're just showing you the form level way of passing the UTM parameter. Let me show you an example so you understand better. Let's say you have a form. What people do is in the form, they put inputs like name, email ID, phone number, and then they add hidden fields like UTM source, UTM medium, and all of those things. But the problem here is that this is only done at the form level. And you cannot copy the GoHighLevel form directly to run ads because you have to run ads on your own domain. For that, you need to embed the form inside a funnel on your website. When you embed it, the form loads as an iframe inside the funnel. So you need to capture the UTM parameters from your browser first, which comes from whatever source. Then you need to save them in the browser and then pass them into the form. This is the actual logic here. Most guides only show you the form part, but in this video I will show you the complete method. So first we need to create a form. Let me explain everything from the start. Go to the site section in the GoHighLevel, then go to forms, then go to builder and create a new form. Let's pick any template. The form is open now and we have all these fields. I will delete the part we don't need. So here we have a full name, country, phone number, email address, and then one question and then a checkbox. Now what most people do in this form is add a hidden field. I will click on the plus sign, then choose single line text, then I'll name it something like UTM source, and then in the advanced section I will also add UTM source. Then I will keep this field hidden. In the same way, they add multiple UTM parameters, keep them all hidden and simply save the form. Once they save it, they click on the integrate, then share button, open the link and start collecting through the form. But if you look here, this form is hosted on leadconnectorhq.com. So it is on the lead connector domain, not on your own domain. If you are running Facebook ads, you are not going to run them on the plain form link. You need to embed this form on a landing page, and because the form sits inside an iframe on the landing page, you need to pass the parameters from the browser into the form. That is what I will show you. Let's say this form part is done for now. We come back and we'll add some more inputs later. Okay, so next I'll go to the funnels. You can embed the form in the funnels on a website or anywhere. I'll go to the funnels and create one funnel. Let me name it test UTM and click on create. Once the funnel is open, click on add new step, name it something like opt-in page, then create the funnel step. You can also create a thank you page step. So let's create a thank you page step as well. Then create the funnel step. Now go to the opt-in step and select create from blank. We need to add some elements because we are embedding the form in this funnel. I'll click on insert element, then go to the form section and then drop form in. Right now the form is not connected. So I need to connect the form with this landing page. I'll click here, select the form and search for it. The form name is actually travel blogger. So let me search for that. So here it is. I'll select it and now the form is embedded. Okay, now I will set the form button as the action. From the right hand side under the button actions, we will choose go to the next step, right, as a form button action instead of using the form builder action. So when someone clicks the button, they will go to the next page, which is a thank you page, right, that we have just created. That part is done for now. Now comes to the important part. You are not going to run ads on leadconnectorhq.com. You are going to run ads on your own domain and you are going to embed the form in this funnel. A form has a very limited customization, but in a funnel, you can customize it in any way you want, which is a good thing. So now our form is embedded in the funnel. The most important thing is now is to go to the tracking code section, then to the footer tracking. I'm going to give you the JavaScript code that you just need to paste in the footer. In that code, we have a variables for the parameters like UTM source, UTM medium, and all of these things. For each UTM parameter you want to pass, you have to check which ones you want actually need. Don't just randomly pass variable. You need to decide what you are passing. For example, I am passing UTM source, UTM medium, UTM campaign, UTM term, UTM content, UTM ID, ad set ID, ad set name, ad ID, ad name, placement, and platform. So I am passing all of this. You have to select which one you are passing. That is important. I'll copy the script from my Notion document and I'm also going to share this Notion document with you. Then I'll come to the footer and then paste it. Now I need to make it work. I need to create all these fields as you can see in this code. Otherwise, I have to remove the ones that I'm not using. So I'm going to create all these fields. Once you have pasted the code, just save it. Okay. Then click on publish. But wait, first we need to connect the domain. Otherwise, we cannot publish. So I'll select the domain. Remember that you need a custom domain for this to work. This is a difference with a form. In a form, you cannot connect your custom domain inside GoHighLevel, which is the worst thing. But in a funnel, you can connect your custom domain. So I'll select the custom domain, right? And I'll just click on save. Once it is saved, I will publish it, right? I'll publish the page. Then I will copy the link to the publish page. Okay, now let me open it. So it's showing my existing opt-in page. So I need to change the name. Otherwise, it keeps showing the old one. Let me go back and change that. So I have done. Now it should work. Let's open it. Yes, it is working now. Now let's go to the thank you page and edit it. I'll create from blank and insert a headline element, and I'll just write thank you. Okay, I don't need any design here for now because we are just going to use for test purpose. Then I will just publish it. Now we need to create the remaining custom field I showed you earlier, right? If you remember, in the form we need to put some more custom field. So go to the settings, then go to the custom fields. Okay, first we need to create UTM source and UTM medium. There is already an existing UTM source field here. I will create a folder and name it UTM params. Then I will just save it and create the folder. Now I'll move the fields into this folder. Then I'll start creating each field one by one using the single line text. The second one is UTM medium, and I will keep creating them one by one in the same way. Once I'm done, we will move to the next step. So now as you can see, I have created the UTM parameters as custom field inside GoHighLevel. If I go back, we have total 12 parameters here. Let me repeat this. If you want to change anything, you can. For example, if you want to change UTM source to something like Facebook ad ID, you can do that. There is no problem at all. You can also choose to pass fewer parameters if you want. Just make sure to change in the code also and match the number of the fields you are using in the code. Now let's go back to the form. Open the same form in the builder, which is the travel bloggers. I already have the basic fields and now I need to add more. To add more fields, click on add objects. Here we have the UTM parameters. Now I need to add the UTM medium. I'll bring the UTM medium field in the form, and from the right, I will make it hidden. Every field has to be hidden. So go below and select hidden. Then add UTM term and make it hidden too. Do this for all of them. So some fields will not show up in the list, so you need to search for them. I'll search here for platform. Then placement and platform show up. So I'll add the platform and make it hidden too. Make sure every field in the form is hidden. Once you are done, all our form inputs are there. Now save the form. So now let me test it. So first I'll go to Gemini, paste the link and tell Gemini to add the UTM parameters with the random values. So I'll copy the UTM parameters from here as you can see, right? And then I'll paste it in the Gemini. Then I will hit enter. Right, now Gemini will give us the link with the parameters. Okay. So as you can see, Gemini has given us. Let me copy the link and open it in a new tab. Right, now let's fill out the form again. I will enter the test data and phone number and make sure I'm not using the same email ID. Then I will just write the test answer. Okay, I'll check the box and then I'll click on start my journey. You can see we are on thank you page again. Right, now let's check the contact again. I will go back to the contact and refresh. There it is. You can see the contact has been added. Now let's check the UTM parameter. As I told you, you can see them here. UTM source is social media. UTM medium is CPC. UTM campaign is Spring Launch 2026. UTM term is marketing automation. UTM content is video ad V2. All the UTM parameters are captured here. So that's all for this video. I hope you find this video helpful.